3, 2, 1.
Hello
everybody!
Well,
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're Big for Big, we're a band, but we usually make music, but now we make YouTube videos, but except we haven't for a long time.
and last time we came on here, we also said that because we just don't make them apparently. Here we are.
We do, we like to,
Yes.
but sometimes what is there to say? We've been... That's what we've said.
So we thought we'd come back on our channel today and basically just say, miss you.
Love you.
Love you. And just talk about like where we've been, things we've learned in our year of silence. It actually hasn't been a year
No,
of
it
silence.
hasn't. It hasn't been anywhere near as long as we're making it out to be, really.
No.
But I think we personally expected this year to look quite drastically different from what it has done. Not in terms of like success or like where we are versus where we thought we'd be or anything like that. More so like productivity wise.
Yeah.
So we've come to chat about that today.
It's not like we've done fuck all.
No, oh, we've been working really hard.
Really hard.
We've done
You
loads of
just
stuff.
wouldn't know that.
Exactly.
You wouldn't know any of that, and that's the bridge that we must gap
Yes.
somehow.
Which is...
That was right.
Yeah.
The gap that we must bridge.
No, not that. The bridge that we must
gap. The gap that we must. Maybe it's interchangeable. It's bridging gap.
You bridge the gap. Yeah, you
Yes.
do. No.
That's it.
The gap that we must bridge. It's fine.
Because it's a gap and you would build it. Maybe no one needs to see
My
this.
God. What have we done? We've been on tour this
Fucking
year.
hell, that was this year.
That was this year. We've recorded literally loads of music.
Loads of songs.
We thought you would have had this music by now.
Yeah.
Alas, you do not.
You don't. It just hasn't worked out that way.
No.
For some reasons where it's just like timing and logistical stuff and also wanting, like, we want to release it in a certain way. It's not just as simple as like putting it on Spotify. It can be that simple, but for some reason we choose to complicate it.
Yes.
And then other reasons are like, what to say? What
Some
actually?
maybe one day we'll talk about it openly and publicly. Right now, that will do no one any good.
No.
It's not productive to be blaming folk. But it's not our fault. We've learned a lot of lessons this year.
Yes.
My personal biggest lesson is that we have always kept our circle quite small in terms of like people that we work with, and we've been very selective of who we trust. And we tried different stuff this year. We did a lot of stuff that we haven't done already, and some of that just didn't work for us for whatever reason. Probably on our part, we don't give up control as easy as maybe we should.
Yeah.
However, that's something we're not willing to compromise on.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because we tried different things in the hope to like expand on that and develop it and grow it, and that just isn't something we'll probably be doing again. It wasn't wrong of us to try a different way of working. We usually have a very set, regimented way that we work that works best for us.
Yeah.
And this year we very much veered away from that. However, at the end of the year we've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
So whether that's because of us not being able to let go of the control, or whether that's because of external factors that have nothing to do with us, which is probably a bit of both.
Yeah, the truth is probably in the middle.
Yeah, we wanted a lot of music out this year, and we have put precisely nothing out, which is very frustrating. However,
and it's not like us. The thing is, we've been releasing music consistently since 2019.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to feel bad that this year we haven't done that.
Yeah.
I miss it, and I miss the connection that means that we have that with the people who care. I miss that, and it's really fun to put music out, but also at the end of the day what we care about most is making music that we care about with the people that we care about, and we've still done that.
We've done loads of that.
We've still done that.
We've done loads of it. It's just in terms of like a physical, like what we have to show for it might not be there at the end of this year, but because we've put in so much work this year, Next year is going to be really good.
And we mean it this time.
We mean it for real.
It's actually going to happen this
Big
time.
things coming soon.
Eye
emoji. We've written so many songs, more songs than we probably ever have.
More than ever and better than ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly.
And they're all recorded as well. We just haven't been able to put them out yet. But it's coming. It's a-coming!
I think part of the reason we've been more stagnant with our socials this year is because we have this complex of like, no one cares positive.
In brackets.
No one cares negative.
In brackets.
So like in one way it's really good that no one cares because we're like this tiny little band that barely anyone knows about, and no one, like, we can do and say whatever we want to do and say, and there are no consequences for that.
No one cares.
No one cares, and that's mint. And I think that's what we need to focus on. No one cares positive.
Yes.
But then the no one cares negative is
creeps in every now and then.
It
gets its little claws in us.
We just think, well, what's the point? What's the point?
But the point is...
cares, exactly, people do care. The people who are watching this video are the people who care, and the people who come up to us at gigs and like talk to us, and like all of those meaningful connections that we have, that's real. In my head, I convince myself that that's not real for some reason. Yeah. And it is real, and we need to hold on to that. And harness it, and the only way to do that is by continuing to share. Yes. Share our music that we've written, share how we feel, share what we're up to, all of that bullshit. We need to keep it going. So this is the purpose of this video, is to remind ourselves. What were you? I was singing "You and I" by One Direction. You and I, we don't want to be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. The purpose of this video is to remind ourselves that it doesn't matter if no one cares or everyone cares. Yeah. We do it because we like to do it. Exactly. For me personally, when I actually sit down and think about it, I'm quite glad that no one really cares, because it must be quite exhausting for people that care about every little thing you say. Oh my God. This is the thing. Our definition of success is different to what other people's may be, and success to us doesn't look like having everyone care. No. So like, why do we get in our own heads about that? Don't know. Weird. Don't know. Strange. Don't know. The answer is not here. All of this is to say in a roundabout way that we are alive. So true. And kicking. And we wrote loads of music, and it is coming out like very early next year. At least one song is coming out very early next year. One. And then way more. Yeah, we actually shortly after that. Well, we hope that you will stick around to listen to it and consume it. Yeah. Sorry we've been gone, if you even noticed. And we will be RB. Nice to see you. What are you gonna go? I don't know. To see you nice.